Anna Williams, the Red Assassin. Anna Williams, the daughter of Richard Williams, comes from a deadly lineage of Irish assassins. Together with her older sister Nina, Anna learned the martial arts of Kapojutsu and Aikido from their parents. Anna made her debut in the Tekken series in Tekken 1. Her personality is marked by a love for fashion, dance, and Chinese culture. For her, fighting was never a priority, it was more of a form of entertainment. Their parents had a strict and harsh method of raising their daughters, wanting to shape them into ruthless assassins like themselves. But this vision never aligned with Anna's spirit. Anna was kind-hearted, emotional, and full of life. In contrast, Nina was cold, ruthless, and serious. From childhood, Nina dreamed of becoming an assassin like her father. The harsh upbringing weighed heavily on Anna, while Nina adapted to it with ease. After their mother's death, Nina gradually became their father Richard's favorite. Anna, despite her deep love for her father, was slowly pushed into the shadows. Richard began to ignore her, and Nina, fully aware of this, constantly belittled her sister. For a while, Richard turned down missions to focus on training his daughters. But then, he received a special assignment he couldn't refuse, and he took Nina with him. That mission would be Richard's last. Days later, Anna received the devastating news: her father was dead, and Nina was also in prison. The news shocked Anna. She wondered, if Nina is so strong, why didn't she protect our father? Maybe she had a hand in his death. That thought sparked the beginning of a deep rivalry between the sisters. With Nina imprisoned, Anna saw an opportunity to focus on her own training and improve her combat skills. Fighting, which was just like a game to her, has now become a priority for her. She wanted to become the very thing her father had hoped for. Through intense training, Anna sharpened her skills and even developed her own personalized fighting techniques, determined to become a lethal assassin. Tekken 1. The first King of Iron Fist tournament was hosted by Heihachi, who invited fighters from around the world to participate. Now 18 years old, Anna was still pursuing her studies while continuing her training. One day, she noticed tournament posters plastered across the city. Each day, new names of qualified fighters were announced on these posters, until suddenly, she saw Nina's name on the list. It seemed Nina had escaped prison and entered the tournament. Initially uninterested in the King of Iron Fist tournament, Anna suddenly found the motivation she needed. This was her chance to confront her sister and take revenge. She knew the battles ahead would be tough, but her drive was stronger than ever. She was ready to avenge all the humiliation, and her father's death. Anna advanced through the preliminaries and earned her place in the main tournament. Her first opponent was Michelle Chang, a Chinese-American fighter with a style combining wrestling and Bajikwan. Anna narrowly won her first battle and advanced to the second round, a match she had long awaited. Sister versus sister. Anna versus Nina. It was time for the sisters to face off. This confrontation wasn't a coincidence. Heihachi, with his influence and interest in twisted tales, had discovered the story between the two sisters. Intrigued, he arranged the matchups so they would face each other. Nina and Anna entered the arena. They weren't surprised to see one another, it was as if they had both been waiting for this moment. They stared into each other's eyes. Anna, filled with rage, shouted,
You caused our father's death."
Nina, with her cold gaze, smirked and replied,
"I see you've grown up."
Anna, infuriated by Nina's dismissive tone, then started the fight by attacking her. She attacked aggressively, while Nina, more experienced, analyzed her moves and waited for the right moment to strike back. The fight didn't go as Anna had hoped. Nina was stronger, more skilled. Though even Nina was surprised by Anna's improvement, her own superiority was undeniable. After many blows, Anna finally fell to the ground, defeated. Tears welled up in her eyes. She felt like she had lost everything. Nina looked down at her and said,
"You'll never be a real fighter."
But then, Anna began to laugh. She stood up, looked Nina in the eye, and danced her way out of the arena. She had lost, but somehow, she seemed stronger and more determined than ever. Anna softly, she whispered to herself,
"This is just a beginning for me."
Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel and recommend us to your friends. Stay tuned for more videos. And let's be Tekken.